Alright, here I'm gonna show how if you only just have a couple things sitting around the house, like here I had some ground meat, but kind of wanted to make a burger, so I'm gonna make a burger, but it's gonna be more like a patty melt. So right back here I got bacon. It's gonna get nice and crispy. It's almost there. Um, but I'm gonna add this on top of my patty melt, right? I'm gonna make sure I cook it all the way through. There's no blood in that, so I don't have to worry about that. But and I got some French fries. I got some olive oil cooking in here. These French fries are cooking, homemade. I just cut them into slices, about that big. Put some oil in there. It's a good way to make French fries, and it's olive oil, so it's not, it's better for us than the other type of oil. So you guys remember with the meat, you have to cook meat all the way through. Like if you're a true follower, like we have to, like look at the, of course, as soon as I get here, just off. But Acts 15, okay, to abstain from things polluted by idols, from fornication and whatever has been strangled, and from blood. So you guys were not supposed to eat blood. Like we have to cook our meat all the way through, because God says He's gonna hold us accountable on that day for if we do that. Okay, so I'm not trying to do this to be mean, you guys. I'm sharing this so that you guys can be righteous, because you guys, as we live more righteous, then we're pleasing in the eyes of the Lord, and we walk in His truth. See, and here in Ezekiel it says, therefore say to them, thus says the Lord God, you eat flesh with the blood. Okay, and if you guys read this in context, you guys, it is exactly talking about meat. So what I did to cook this ground beef, you guys, it was cooking in its own fat and grease, and I kept the top on it so that the steam and all the grease cooks all the way through those little pieces of flesh. I know it sounds really gross to say it like that, but oh no, we got a straggler, guys. Woo! Haha! Your brother Ty is a pretty good cook. But okay, so now that I know that this meat is cooked like all the way through. See, you look at this big piece, and it's cooked all the way through. I've gotten all the blood out of there. Right? So what we do to make this a patty melt is we're gonna take this cheese and then just do that. Do that and let that melt on top of there. And then we'll just let that melt. And then we got this delicious bacon right here that we'll throw on top of the Sammy. Whenever it's done, we got the French fries cooking. Now, you guys, it's always a sauce that makes the food a lot of the time. So right here, I know this might sound gross, but trust me, this is sour cream, a little bit of horseradish, some spicy sauce, and some ketchup, right? To make a sauce, you guys, that's what's gonna 9 times out of 10. Actually, no, it's not 9 times out of 10. Just a sauce, you guys, can really make food taste really good. Now, I'm not a fan of mayonnaise, and it might sound weird to put sour cream on a patty melt, but you guys, it really isn't even gonna be like sour cream on there. It's not gonna taste like that. When I add the ketchup and the horseradish and that hot sauce, when I add all of that, and you know what, I'll put a little bit of mustard and add a little bit of mustard, really the sour cream just becomes it doesn't really just taste like sour cream. It just becomes a cream that it becomes like no different than using like mayonnaise or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So here's my meat. I made sure I cooked that all the way through. Okay, and I got my toast, my bread cooking right here, and I don't want to get it too toasty because the toast really won't, if it's too cooked too good, then it won't accept the sauce. I want the sauce to kind of go in the bread, you know. But yeah. And of course, as always, Coda is coming in here because he smells this. But you guys see that? And see how the steam is in there cooking that blood out? It's killing all the hemoglobin that's in the meat that God, our Father, who we love more than anything, who we love more than our children. And that's saying a lot because I love my baby girls. I love them so stinking much. So now I got my toast, right? I'm gonna put a little bit of sauce. And you guys, all I did with the meat, really, all I did with the meat is put the meat in there with a little bit of seasoning salt and some pepper, and I just let it sit in there. That's literally all I did. Just let it sit in there and cook until all that hemoglobin, all the blood comes out. Because we do not want to eat with blood, because we want to do what makes Abba happy. Okay? Just because we might not think it's a big deal, that doesn't matter. What we think is a big deal. See, like that? And actually, you know what? I'm going to crunch this bacon up and do this.
The elder's final months. Father Akaki was to care for him for 12 hours, and then Father Pantereino would do the same.
Right? And then take some of this sauce. Delicious sauce. I'm sure Coda will like some of this too. And voila. Alright. Then you just want to put this on here and grab these French fries. And there you go, you guys. Look at that delicious food. That's just, all you need is ground beef, cheese, and then you probably have salt and pepper, and make yourself a little sauce, man. It's good. I don't really like ketchup too much, but I'll put a little bit on here. There you go. Look at this. This is gonna be delicious, you guys. Like, absolutely delicious. I promise you. Then put a little bit of bacon on there. See, watch. Here, Coda. You love it, Coda? Do you love it? Say thank you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Oh. Is it good? Here. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Oh, he loves it. He's playing hard to get right now. Oh, yeah. Tell everybody you love them. Tell all my brothers and sisters online that you love them. Say, oh, oh, oh. Oh, good boy. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Love you guys.